Workbook, Close-up C1, Unit 11, Sports Crazy, page 85, Vocabulary. A. His fear of being injured again was a real hindrance to getting back into the game. His fear of being injured again was a real hindrance to getting back into the game. Hinder, hindrance, hinder, hindered, hindering, hindrance. Hinder, verb, transitive, to make it difficult for something to develop or succeed. The synonym is hamper. Hinder, his career has been hindered by injury. Do not confuse with the verb prevent. That means to make it impossible for someone to do something. His poor health prevented him from going to work. Hinder, society's attitudes about women hinder any real progress towards equality. Higher interest rates could hinder economic growth. The high cost of the vaccine has severely hindered its use. So, hindrance. Hindrance, noun, countable and uncountable. Countable, something or someone that makes it difficult for you to do something. Hindrance to something. The floods have been a major hindrance to relief efforts. A degree is more of a hindrance than a help in British industry. Uncountable, formal, the act of making it difficult for someone to do something. Visitors are allowed to wander without hindrance. Without hindrance, or hindrance to. I concentrated on my career, feeling that a family would be a hindrance. The girls wanted to set the table, but they were more of a hindrance than a help. The biggest hindrance to economic reform has been the lack of access to US markets. The country's poor infrastructure is a major hindrance to importers. Travelers can move through the country without hindrance. Now, cover, coverage. His excellent coverage of the Tour de France doping scandal earned him a prestigious award in sports journalism. His excellent coverage of the Tour de France doping scandal earned him a prestigious award in sports journalism. Cover. Yes, this is to put something over or be over something in order to hide, close or protect. This is cover. And cover is also include or deal with a particular subject or group of things. If to talk about the news, cover, to report the details of an event for a newspaper or a television or radio program. I just returned from covering the Cambodian War. So this is cover. And coverage is a noun, uncountable. When a subject or event is reported on television or radio or in newspapers. Media coverage, press coverage. Live coverage, live coverage of the match. It means the match is broadcast at the same time that it is happening. Coverage. In American English, coverage is also the protection an insurance company gives you, so that it pays you money if you're injured or something is stolen. British English is cover, but in American they use coverage, like health care coverage. Coverage. Next is dazzle, dazzling. Dazzle, dazzled, dazzling. Nadia Comaneci's dazzling performances at the 1976 Olympics earned her the first ever perfect score of 10 in women's gymnastics. Nadia Comaneci's dazzling performances at the 1976 Olympics earned her the first ever perfect score of 10 in women's gymnastics. Dazzle, verb, transitive. If a very bright light dazzles you, it stops you from seeing properly for a short time. Dazzle, to make someone feel strong admiration. As children, we were dazzled by my uncle's good looks and charm. Dazzle. You can be dazzled by oncoming traffic. This is not good. Staring out of the train window, we were dazzled by the scenery. Dazzle. Dazzling, adjective. First, a light that is dazzling is very bright and makes you unable to see properly for a short time. Like a synonym of bright, yeah? But dazzling. Number two, very impressive and attractive. A dazzling display of football skills. During his short but dazzling career, he broke almost every scoring record in the National League. Dazzling computer graphics. Johnston showed a dazzling display of football talent. The dazzling sun. The dazzling sunshine. We walked out of the cinema into dazzling sunshine. She looked dazzling with her long blonde hair and diamond earrings. Conduct, conducting, conduct. Conduct. Conducting interviews was the most satisfying part of his job. Conducting interviews was the most satisfying part of his job. Conduct, verb, transitive, synonym carry out. Conduct a survey. Conduct an investigation. Conduct a review. Conduct an experiment. Conduct a test. Conduct a campaign. Conduct an interview. The interview was conducted in English. It was the first time that I had conducted business in Brazil. Conduct. So when we talk about conduct, we talk about behavior, usually in public. But if to talk about behavior, it's just a normal word common word that is often used by lots of people at all levels. Let us concentrate on conduct as a noun. Uncountable, of course. Formal, if to compare with behavior. The way someone behaves, especially in public, in their job, etc. The senator's conduct is being investigated by the Ethics Committee. Ethical conduct, professional conduct, improper conduct, violent conduct, offensive conduct. He was arrested for disorderly conduct. When we say disorderly conduct, we mean noisy, violent behavior. There are strict rules that regulate lawyers' professional conduct. The politician's sexual conduct had caused scandal. Their goalkeeper was sent off the field for violent conduct. Her husband was arrested for drunkenness and disorderly conduct. In some cases of bullying, pupils may be guilty of criminal conduct. Okay, let us move on. And we've got the verb here, hold, and the noun holder. The verb hold, the noun holder. Michael Phelps is the world record holder for the 100 and 200 meter butterfly and the 400 meter individual medley. Michael Phelps is the world record holder for the 100 and 200 meter butterfly and the 400 meter individual medley. Hold, verb, transitive. If you have something in your hand, you hold. Also hold about events, to have a meeting, party, election in a particular place or at a particular time. Hold is also used in your job if you hold a particular position, a special and important one. So hold is often used in this meaning. Hold, like own something, and this is transitive, to officially own or possess money, a document, a company, property. He holds shares in ICI. Do you hold a valid passport? A privately held company, spelled with a hyphen, a privately held company. Holder, someone who owns or controls something. The 800 meter world record holder. Season ticket holders are furious at the rise in rail fares. British passport holders. Holder. And the last is the verb dedicate. And the noun dedication. Dedicate, dedication. Few players have shown more dedication to the game of tennis than Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic. Few players have shown more dedication to the game of tennis than Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic. Dedicate, verb transitive. To give all your attention and effort to one particular thing. Dedicate yourself to something. Dedicate your life to something. The actress now dedicates herself to children's charity work. Dedicate. Dedication as a noun, uncountable, hard work or effort that someone puts into a particular activity because they care about it a lot. Dedication to something. To reach a high level of skill requires talent, dedication, and a lot of hard work. I admire his dedication to the job. Dedication. But his dedication to work will be in evidence too. I was impressed by his dedication in high school. Dedication. So all the words: hinder, hindrance, cover, coverage, dazzle, dazzling, conduct, conducting, conduct, hold, holder, dedicate, dedication. Thank you. As an extra task, you could possibly pause the video and write down some of the sentences I gave you as an example, just for fun. Thank you.